Welcome to episode 13 of Dhanmantra. In this third part of the Investor Lifecycle series, we cover the preserve phase for the investors. Let us recap the understanding of investor lifecycle. Hello. Investor lifecycle starts when you start your earning for the first time. In the beginning, you earn less and you target your small goals or small purchases like a bike or a small car, and you create a plan for yourself and you start saving small. Then gradually you move up the ladder in your career and you start accumulating wealth. You target bigger goals like a big house, a car, you have children, they grow up, and different goals like that. And finally comes the preserve phase in an investor's life cycle, where you have accumulated enough wealth and you plan to retire and live your golden years. An investor keeps on accumulating wealth as he progresses in his career. But during the course of life, the long-term goals like children education and children marriage are over and he retires. That is when the active flow of income falls down steeply and he has to focus on preserving on his assets. Because whatever he has accumulated up till now, he has to be dependent on that for a healthy post-retirement lifestyle. The preserve phase has 5 key elements. The first, de-risking the investments. Second, maintain high enough payout of interest or dividends. Third, maintain inflation adjusted returns. Fourth, proper tax planning. And fifth, legacy or succession planning. The 5 most important elements of the preserve phase for any investors are: first of all, you have to de-risk your portfolio. Unnecessarily, you do not have to invest in any asset class which might bring down the overall value of the portfolio. Secondly, you have to see that you get a healthy payout in terms of dividends or interest from your portfolio, because it helps you in maintaining a good lifestyle. There could be expenses like if you want to go for a foreign tour in your golden years, or maybe you want to watch a World Cup match. The third element in your preserve phase is that you should get higher inflation adjusted return, because as the inflation increases, the cost of living increases, and as you move higher in your age, there is a danger that you might actually end up spending your corpus. So do a proper planning for that. The fourth element in your preserve phase is the tax planning. Taking care of your tax planning gives you added returns in your overall portfolio. For example, if you invest your money in fixed deposit, then the taxable returns are at the rate of 33%. Whereas the same money, if it is invested in debt mutual funds, after 3 years it gives you the benefit of indexation, where the interest is taxed only at 20%. The fifth element in the preserve phase is your legacy planning. The legacy planning should be done very carefully so that the money should go rightly to the legal and the heirs which you want to give it to. For example, it should be your wife or the children's, and as per the amount which you want to give each of them. With this, we end our series on investor life cycle. We hope it gives a bird's eye view to the investors before starting their financial planning. Keep in mind the key elements of create, accumulate and preserve phases of an investor's life cycle. Team Dhanmantra wishing you a very happy investment journey. Thank you.